The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Hey, this is Chris Les Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
InRavio.com.
And we are here. Welcome to the weekly show. I am Chuck.
And I'm Bonnie. Hello.
And we're getting started. Got a lot to do today. It's a new show, so we have a lot of new things that we're bringing to the table, so it's kind of exciting.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
That good, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot to do.
It's all right. It's all good stuff. So how was your long, extended weekend?
It was good.
What'd you do?
Went upstate to visit the nieces.
There you go. And you had a good time?
Yes, of course. Play with the little kids. It's good.
The nieces, you want to say their names out there? They're probably watching you.
It's Justine, Ashley, and Bailey.
There you go. Yeah, they were fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice little birthday party. We had some fun. We came back.
Great cake.
Great cake. Did some relaxing, right? Very good. All around, bunch of stuff. So now, this whole back to school thing, what's everybody's thoughts on this? Back to school. I know some people are happy about it. You know, you talk to the kids, it's amazing. You get, actually, some are happy to be back. Some are not so happy to be back, obviously.
Most kids are not happy to be going back to school.
You would think, but I get a lot of, the girls especially, because I guess they're social butterflies. They want to
Well, they want to see their friends.
Yeah. That's all a big thing. They want to see their friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the parents, back to school is awesome.
Oh, they're thrilled. Get the kids out of their hair.
Exactly.
But they're not thrilled about all the money they have to spend
Right.
on all of the stuff.
$400 for a trapper keeper or whatever it
Oh,
is.
good heavens. You weren't there when Justine was telling me about all the stuff she had to buy for school.
No.
She's going into 6th grade this year. And she was telling me how many specific pens and pencils and notebooks and spiral notebooks and composition notebooks, and she told me she needed 4 pencil boxes.
Oh, yeah, I think I caught the pencil box thing. I was probably just dozing off. But yeah, 4 pencil boxes.
4 pencil boxes.
Really? I was kind of surprised. That they even use pencils anymore? Don't
Well,
they
yeah.
send the kids to school with a tablet and go, here you go?
No.
No, huh?
No.
Wow. Pencil boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I ever had one.
I had a pencil case inside
Pencil
my
case.
Trapper Keeper.
Oh, yeah, that whole... I didn't even have a trapper keeper.
I had a Trapper Keeper.
Didn't even have a trapper
Mine
keeper.
was pastel colors, because this was the 80s, and that was popular in the 80s. Pastel colors with a unicorn.
With a unicorn.
Yes, I had a unicorn on mine.
So what did I go to school with? Drum roll.
I don't know. I don't know.
What- Oh, very close.
Oh, I definitely had a metal lunchbox.
I
weren't allowed-
didn't have a metal lunchbox, but I did go to school with a briefcase.
Oh, good Lord. Michael J. Fox, huh?
I did. I had the briefcase.
Alex P. Keaton.
Oh, I had it. What do you think he got it from?
No, I did have the metal lunchbox. I had, back in elementary school, I had a Holly Hobby metal lunchbox.
I couldn't tell you. I think the only thing I had was like a green one. That's all I can remember. A plastic jobby.
No.
I had to be able to
had
get
metal
that
ones.
big thermos in there so Mom could send me to school with alphabet soup every day.
I don't think I ever
I was
used that stupid thermos.
So sick of alphabet soup. I
It
don't
came
think-
with the metal lunchbox, but I don't think I ever used the
Really?
thermos.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't think so.
She used to beat me to death with that that alphabet soup every day. Alphabet soup. Alphabet soup. No, it was alphabet soup, but you know. Yeah, but it was like, no, it was like tomato-ish with the apple, the alphabet.
Keep in mind, this was the beginning of time. Things were different then.
Yeah, we were, basically what we did is we knocked two rocks together, and that's how we came up with the soup. In the beginning of time. It was only the 70s.
I know. Well, for poor Matt, that is the beginning of time.
True, for Matt, that is the beginning of time, yeah. Yeah, me and Jesus, we used to trade stuff. Yeah, right, exactly. That's what it was, yeah. Flip-flops. Best part about school for me was getting that briefcase, a new briefcase.
Really?
Awesome. Yeah.
No, I didn't have a briefcase.
When you did good in school, what'd you get? Did your parents buy you something? Hey, you did good in school.
Oh, when your report card came out?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we went for ice cream.
Did you? Ice
Yes.
cream?
Yes, we went to Baskin Robbins. We got a
Really?
sundae, yes.
Oh, so that was the whole gamut?
Uh-huh. That was our good report card day. Yes.
You know, even
I
the-
knew people when I got older, they would get money for
Really?
certain grades. No, I never got money. We went for ice cream. That was our thing.
That was the thing.
Yes, and boy, did we look forward to that. And the better our grades, the better the sundae we could get.
Really?
Yes.
In other words, depending on how well you did was how many scoops you got.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah, I know. My father was definitely promoting
Wow.
being fat.
I'm telling you. You know, even the fat kid that I was, even then, well, you know, at some point I got fat. But I didn't do well for the ice cream thing.
Oh, well, we didn't go often, but that was our treat. That was what my father did for us when we got a good report card.
Now, my good report card, you know, well, I had some issues in school, but for me to do, I remember there was one spot there where I did well, and I was like, so what do you want? I want an office chair. Matt's laughing.
You're so warped.
Well, I mean, one of the other things I got was a pencil sharpener. That was like primo back in the day. It got whacked here in Sandy. That had a lot of memories, that pencil sharpener. But,
There is something very, very wrong.
I'm
with you.
sorry, office supplies really, you know, used to get me hot. Keep in mind, we didn't have staples back then. So to find office, Matt's rolling his eyes. There was no staples. There was no
He
office
doesn't mean
ma-
staples as in a stapler.
Yeah, I don't mean, no,
No, he
like
meant
the
staples as in
store.
the store.
There was no superstore to go to buy this stuff. I mean, the only time you really came in contact with any of this was at the 5 and 10, maybe a little bit in the supermarket. You really had to find out your hardcore, stationery stores and go in the back. You know, it's
That's
like
right,
buying,
because you didn't have Kmart in New York back then.
we didn't have any of that.
No, we
so-
had Kmart.
Nah, you had to go to a stationery store, and that was like, oh, all the pens and pencils and all of that stuff. It was like, oh, in heaven. That was awesome. I know, I'm a crazy kid. Mm-hmm. Doesn't really affect me that much now, but then it was a big deal. So
You know, if I dug really hard, I might actually still find my Trapper Keeper. I may still have it.
great. You're gonna have Bonnie Love Alex XOXO. You gonna
Now, I
find that?
never had a crush on an Alex.
Let's see. You were out there in the woods, so it was probably a Kyle.
Nope, there was never a Kyle.
Never a Kyle?
Nope.
A Daryl?
No, there was a Darren that I went to school with.
I knew there was
but
a
I
D
didn't have
word
a
in
crush
there.
on him.
No?
No, but I did go to school with a Darren.
You went to school with a Darren?
Yeah. No, there was a Kenny I had a
No
crush
Dales?
on. No Dale.
No Dales?
No. Nope, no Henry.
No, Henry. Come on.
Believe it or not, I did actually have a mad crush on a Ralph. I know, that's the weirdest
Ralph.
thing, but I did. Yeah,
A
I had a
Ralph,
mad
huh?
crush on a guy named Ralph. That
Really?
that was middle school, junior high,
Middle school, junior high. Well, that's interesting.
like 8th grade, something like that.
So now, moving right along, I think we have a little segment there that we're going to bring in. It's a new segment. It's for the weekly show, but a little segment. All right. Spotlight New York with Judy San Roman.
Junie.
Judy San Roman. Pay attention. It's a test at the end.
It's Junie.
Judy San Roman. Fleet. Judy San Roman. And she was out and about. I think they were in Huntington this past week. Mm-hmm. Let's go to the spot.
with Enravio.com, and we're still in the town of Huntington here at Acacia with my friend Maria. And just a wonderful place. I visited several times, happy hour, weekends. It's a great venue. And Maria, would you share with us what is your favorite drink of choice and what's in it?
My favorite drink of choice is the Detox. It has a nice cucumber vodka, nice crisp flavoring, little pineapple juice, perfect for the summer weather.
I got to try that next time.
Oh, absolutely.
What about food? What do you like here?
Favorite is mussel pots. Everyone raves about them. They are delicious. There are many varieties, so you have to keep coming back to try all of them.
Okay, sounds good. So when you guys are in the town of Huntington, come down to Acacia and visit Maria, and cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yummy wine.
So I guess we're going to try out that place, huh?
Yeah, Judy did a good job over there. Good. Thank you, Judy. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to go to our band to take us out to break, Michael Thomas and the All-Stars.
Is that what their name is, Michael Thomas?
I just made it up. What do you think?
Oh, okay. I don't
like
know. I don't know. We'll have to talk to the band after the show. We'll talk to the band, see what they think.
Okay. Michael Thomas.
I kind of thought that was going to be an inn.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Enravio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Enravio.com. The Bully News Network, coming soon to Enravio.com, an all-new weekly show highlighting the latest news and information about the epidemic of bullying. Join Scott Hislop as he explores the issues with Dr. Michelle Golland, along with parents, teachers, and school officials, and many others affected by bullying. We'll tell stories together and work toward finding a solution to this rampant problem. The Bully News Network premieres Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. only on Enravio.com. For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansonCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
this is Chris Leslie Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
InRavio.com wants you. InRavio provides the best in TV, film, post-production, and so much more. And we're growing. Right now, we're looking for a team of pros that can join us. So what are you waiting for? We need show hosts, production crew, marketing gurus, sales experts, audio engineers, lighting, visual effects, and camera crews. We want you. Go to InRavio.com/join the team.
And we are back to the weekly show. Thank you. Thank you to Michael Thomas and the band.
Yay.
We have Rick Eberly out and about.
Out and about?
Out and about. Yeah, he's in studio, but he's out and about, and he's like, he's so fast, can't catch him. When he came in the studio, I was waiting for him to come out, and he was already gone by the time I was looking for him. He's just so quick. He's very, very stealthy. He comes in, he does a segment about what's happening, what's going on, what's happening next week and stuff, and phew, he's out. He's quick. Right?
Right.
He's man on the move. So let's go to Rick Eberly for last week and this week.
Thanks, guys. What's happening, Long Island? Here's a recap of last week and what's coming up this week in entertainment. Some brief highlights from last week. Okay, we got Long Island's own Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo were at the Paramount for their 35th anniversary tour. They recently joined forces with Cher this spring and are co-headlining a just-announced summer tour with Rick Springfield. Labor Day weekend was a bang as Captain Jack and Uncovered, which features InRavio's own Mike Ferrara, had Grucci fireworks in their show at the Penny Saver Amphitheater in Farmingville. Now for this week. Tonight, Wednesday, September 3rd, pop songstress Kobe Kaye will be at the Paramount in Huntington. Go to ParamountNY.com for more details. Tomorrow night, Thursday, September 4th, there's a free show with Lisa Polizzi at the Lounge at the Space at Westbury. Go to thespaceatwestbury.com for full info. Rounding out the week on Friday night, September 5th, you can check out Seven Turns, the Allman Brothers tribute at Revolution in Amityville. Go to clubloaded.com for the full story on that one. Saturday, September 6th, you can head over to the Emporium Patchogue for their Saturday night dance party featuring a very special Universal Records drop party. Go to theemporiumny.com for the whole scoop. Here's some top picks for next week. We got psychic medium John Edward and his Coming Home tour happening at the Paramount Huntington on Tuesday, September 9th. The Salute to Heroes with Lee Brice at Penny Saver Amphitheater on Wednesday, September 10th. You can go to pennysaveramp.com for the details. Then Hawthorne Heights and the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus will be at Revolution in Amityville on Thursday, September 11th. Mike Del Judas and Big Shot, featuring members of Billy Joel's touring band, are at the Emporium on Friday, September 12th. And September 12th through the 14th, don't forget, Tattoo Lou's United Inc. Flight 914 is at the Cradle of Aviation in Garden City. Check out NewYorkTattooShow.com, spelt out, for info on that. And I'm Rick Eberly. Connect with me on the weekly show page here at inravio.com. And for free tickets to these and other great events, visit the contest tab after the show. Back to you guys.
Well, that was a lot of info.
Thanks, Rick. Yeah, he packs it full of info.
Wow.
So you gotta pay attention. It's quick, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can connect with Rick on the weekly page on the inravio.com homepage, right over there. Go to the weekly page, and you can connect with Rick, as well as us.
Nobody
So,
wants to do that.
Nobody wants to connect with us? Come on, how bad can we possibly be? All right, so let's, go ahead. You going to say something?
No, it was not.
Got nothing on your mind, huh?
Not a thing. Wind blowing right through. That's right.
Apparently. All right, so let's do some stupid news.
So what is the most you would pay for a slice of cake?
It depends how hungry I am and what kind of cake it is.
Believe it or not, a slice of wedding cake.
Oh, stop right there.
Yeah.
I haven't tasted a good wedding cake yet.
Now, there's very few. Well, actually, wedding cakes are better now than they used to be.
Really?
Yeah, once upon a time, there was no attention paid to the cake itself. It was all about what the cake looked like. The taste was totally unimportant. But now, people are paying attention. But this is a slice of wedding cake just sold at auction, believe it or not, for $1,375.
Okay, let's see. I'm guessing it was for Prince Charles' wedding or something?
Did you guess that or did you see that?
No, I guessed that. I mean, why else would you pay that kind of money?
It was actually a slice of wedding cake from Prince Charles and Lady Diana's
There
wedding.
you go.
From 1981.
There you go. Is it perfectly preserved?
No.
Or is it all shriveled up?
Well, it's wrapped in wax paper in a special gift box. There's a picture of it there. You cannot
it's a
actually
square piece of
see
cake?
the cake. No, it's wrapped in wax paper.
Oh,
You
okay.
cannot actually see the cake. And I'm
Can't see
thinking,
the cake.
considering it's from 1981, what is that?
It's
That's
shriveled up.
in 33 years?
That's kind of like me.
Oh, yeah, it's in my
All
story, 33
shriveled
years.
up.
I'm thinking that's not something you want to see. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to respond to that. Yeah, apparently it was, the buyer is a private collector.
Remember, I'm a goer, not a shower. Good.
Oh, God.
But why would you pay that kind of money for a shriveled up piece of cake? Could you have to have somebody verify it's a piece of cake? I'm thinking that's a problem.
No, you didn't have to verify it was a piece of cake.
You're
Apparently, this guy is a collector. He collects royal wedding cake.
really
Yes.
okay. He's a collector of cake.
He's collected. Apparently,
So he's the go-to guy. If you're looking to buy a piece of cake,
shriveled up moldy cake
yeah, you're going to have to contact him so you can verify that it's really cake.
underneath all that mold.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Underneath all that wax paper.
The spokesman for the auction house has said that some collectors have actually purchased cakes dating to the days of Queen Victoria, who got married in 1840.
Wow, that's...
Can you believe there's a piece of cake laying around somewhere from 1840?
Well, I'm guessing,
I'm thinking
yeah.
the only cake that could last that long is fruit cake.
Because it never goes bad.
That's right.
It tastes the same 100 years from now.
That's right.
Then
It's the
it-
same cake. It's traveling
same
around
cake.
the country.
Yeah,
There's only one.
One cake, and people cut a piece off it, and it grows. It regrows. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Am
Well-
I the only nut that likes fruit cake?
Yes. You're the only nut in the world that actually likes fruit cake. It's
Everybody shake-
disgusting.
Everybody's
Believe it or
shaking their
not,
head. Yes, I actually like fruit cake. Yeah. It's cake. You gotta like it. It all tastes
Says
good.
the fat guy.
Says the fat guy. It all tastes good if you put a gallon of ice cream on it. Everything's better with ice cream.
Well, yeah.
No, I don't. I eat it just the way it is. I can't have a lot of it because it's back, you know. But no, I do like a piece of fruit cake from time to time. Haven't had one in quite a while because the
Because
calories.
I won't let it in the house.
Well, the calories are very high. It's very, you don't want to look and see how much that's really costing you. It's like, wow, that fruitcake's up there.
Yeah. Because it's jelly stuff, but
Yeah, well, it's all kinds of fruit. You would think it's fruitcake you'd be able to indulge because, hey, I'm getting a couple of servings of fruit out of it, but it's not the way it works.
no, because the fruit is petrified and and then coated in this like syrupy gelatinous mess. And then crammed into a cake, which is then repetrified. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn fruitcake.
That's right.
All right, so what else you got?
A Kentucky inmate has unfortunately passed away. They believe he died from an overdose. And what he ingested to have this overdose, believe it or not, was his cellmate's underwear.
Oh, my goodness. So he OD'd on funk.
Well, yeah, kind of. No.
Oh, that's a Matt Martin comment. That did go over the air, did it?
Oh, good. Okay, so the world doesn't know what Matt said that was so terrible.
Not good.
It wasn't a curse.
Not a curse, but it's
well,
very...
actually, it was not funk.
Not appropriate.
It was not funk. He.
How do you overdose on somebody's underwear? Yeah.
The cellmate
That's a
was
big girl right there.
As it turns out, the cellmate was allowed a furlough to go out into the general population for a funeral. And while the cellmate was out at this furlough, he managed to get his hands on a pair of underwear that was soaked or laced or whatever in methadone. So he was busy like chewing on his underwear. Apparently what the guy did is once he got back, apparently all inmates are then checked, for any contraband they may be bringing in with them. But somehow the underwear made it through.
He was wearing the underwear?
Yes, he was wearing the underwear. Once he got in, he cut up the underwear into little pieces and then shared it with everybody in the prison. Goodness. But I guess his cellmate must have gotten a double or triple share.
Maybe he got the fly.
Yeah, maybe.
And I had it folded over a couple times. Maybe he got the fly. That one was hard to swallow. But come on, you work with me here.
Oh, okay. All I can say here is I don't care what his underwear is laced with. I'm not chewing on anybody's underwear.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm telling you, that would make me go straight edge right there. I got some underwear for you to chew on if you want to get a buzz going.
No. Thank you.
You're harsher my buzz. Got another pair of underwear?
Thanks, dude, but no, I'm full. I mean, really.
All right, we'll get you out of Fire Island so we can feed you some underwear.
No, thank you. Black.
Okay, yeah, black. What's going on? That's crazy. All right, so one more stupid news. What do you got?
Okay, well, Malaysia Air has made it into stupid news.
Ugh.
Believe it or not, Malaysia Air is back in the news.
They didn't lose another plane, did they?
No, they did not lose another plane.
What are they up to, like 3 planes that they lost?
I don't know, I think it's 2.
This is a sad thing here.
Yes, well, this is not, well, okay, it's not sad, but it's kind of ridiculous.
Okay.
They put on their website like a contest kind of thing, and it was, send in where you would like to go somewhere in your lifetime. What is your, the place you want to go, your dream place, okay? But the problem was the website, the advertisement on the website was they wanted people to, they called it their bucket list. That's basically what it comes down to. They called it a bucket list. Think about that. It's Malaysia Air. They've lost 2 planes and killed off, I'm not sure how many people.
Yeah.
Several.
Sad, but
yes.
yeah.
And then they called this promotion the bucket list. Several people felt that this was in poor taste and insensitive. And so they have since pulled that down. It's no longer on their website, but we did manage to catch that before they did. And now it's called the to-do list. They still want you to send in the places that you would like to go, your dream vacations or whatever. Okay. But now they're calling it the to-do list.
All right, what's your dream vacation? Where would you love to go? If you could go anywhere, only one place, where would you want to go?
Only one? All I get is one?
That's it, one place.
Crap. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one.
And you can't say my house.
No, I don't want to go to your house. I go there every day.
Exactly. So, where would you want to go? Matt, where's your awesome place? Everybody's thinking. Just one.
Yeah, see,
If
that's
you
the
had-
problem. I
if
got
you had
several.
just-
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure that's not the pyramid you want to climb. How do you climb a pyramid? They're on the angle. Can you really climb a pyramid?
Yes, you can climb them.
They got
Absolutely.
stairs up there?
No, you don't need stairs because they're all the rocks. Yeah, the whole thing is like a.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
Interesting.
Well,
Okay.
there is some place I would like to go, but I don't know that would be. If that was the only place I got,
All
I don't
right,
think that
just
would
wait
be
a
it.
minute. We got to move ahead. Give me yours. I just got a picture of him in these terry cloth shorts with the white binding around them. We got to move on. Go ahead.
Okay.
Little pink shorts, and here he is with he's got a big hook and one of those hammers like he's rock climbing. Go ahead, move on.
It would.
And
it would
flip
be
flops.
someplace.
You got to have the flip flops. You're climbing. You got to have flip flops.
Someplace tropical that would be warm
Ooh, I
all the
like that.
time. Yeah, like Tahiti or Belize or something like that. That would be. That's where I'd want to go. I mean,
If I want, yeah, I would think like one of those places with a little hut on the beach.
yes. Yeah. Where
And,
the bugs aren't too incredibly large,
Yeah.
because I don't want that, and there aren't too many things that will kill you. You know, too many poisonous things.
Things
you
or
know.
diseases or something.
Right. And I don't.
Tsunami, yeah.
Well, I'm not really worried about tsunamis. They don't happen that often. But big
Well, I'd be
old
worried
bugs that poison you. That I don't like that. And I don't want winter. And I don't want super hot and humid. I want one of those tropical places that's always nice.
So Yogi's Ark, the perfect place. And I would have to have an awesome helicopter so that I'd have to also take some lessons, but that I could just jump in when there's like a tsunami something or a tornado or a hurricane or whatever else is going to destroy this little freaking hut. Get in there and just say, see ya.
So we get our favorite.
Head back to the
dream
mainland at
vehicle
600.
too.
Well, it would have to come with. I mean, I'm not staying there for a hurricane. What are you going to do with that grass hut during a hurricane? What are you going to tie down first? It's not what the wind is. It's not what's
Not
that the wind is blowing. It's what the wind is blowing. That's going to rip right through that hut. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be a scary thought.
Yeah. Well, no, I think I would definitely want that though. I don't think I really need the helicopter. Belize is good.
Do you think? I don't know.
I've never heard of
I don't know
Belize
much
getting
about it.
wrecked.
It sounds cool, but I don't know much about it. But yeah, that would be nice, something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll take a quick break.
No, I don't think we need to. I think we got Tommy.
No, we got Tommy on the phone.
Yeah, Tommy Gatto is.
Okay.
Got our resident movie dude. Is he here? He was here. Now he's not here. Okay.
All right, so we'll take a quick break,
And then
we'll
we'll
come
come
back
back with
with
Tommy.
Tommy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sounds good.
Hey, this is Chris Less Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
InRavio.com wants you. InRavio provides the best in TV, film, post-production, and so much more. And we're growing. Right now, we're looking for a team of pros that can join us. So what are you waiting for? We need show hosts, production crew, marketing gurus, sales experts, audio engineers, lighting, visual effects, and camera crews. We want you. Go to InRavio.com/join the team.
Welcome back. We are back, the weekly show.
Hello.
Yes. This is our premiere episode of the weekly show. So we're going to the Skype. We have Tommy Gatto, a resident movie critic, on the phone.
So welcome to the show, Tommy.
Welcome. How's everything going?
We're good.
Going,
You?
moving along. How you doing?
Not bad. You know, a long day at work, and now I'm home, and I have to go out and do some more errands and come back and do more work. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's
Tired.
it is. It's been a long day for everybody. Well,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
with you. We're feeling you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, you know, we're looking at the movies, some of these movies now. Bonnie and I had been going to the movies a lot, you know, in the wintertime, I'm guessing. Don't a lot of people go to the movies more in the wintertime? Isn't that the thing?
Absolutely. I mean, even this summer kind of had a like a little bit of a drought, save for Guardians of the Galaxy. There wasn't much of a summer blockbuster. And everyone's kind of enjoying the hot weather, and everyone's at the beaches, and the movies, you know, those really good Oscar award-winning ones don't come around till October, November, December.
Right.
Well, that's a good thing because I've been looking at the movies saying, oh, we should go to the movies, and there's nothing I want to see.
Yeah, we don't see anything that, you know, hey, oh, I heard of that. That, you know.
See, that's the thing. When that happens, you gotta, like, for me, my passion is independent films. So that's when you look for those films that come in limited release, or they're only released on demand, or in like a small section of the country.
Right.
And guess what? Those movies are actually at times way better than anything you see on like TV and commercials. So you got to look, you know, and that's why I hope I can bring that, you know, that information to a bigger audience. People should see movies that don't get released, you know, in a wider audience if it's
Right.
a good movie. So.
Well, that's good. It's kind of interesting you bring that up because we've been working on, we'll let this cat out of the bag, we've been working on bringing another stream to InRavio that's going to be dedicated to independent filmmakers.
That's
because
great.
it seems that we have a lot of people who have been knocking on our door who have tons of content they want to put out there. So we're working on putting something like that together. So we'll have
That
to.
is great. That's a great idea.
We'll have to include that in. Maybe we'll bend your ear a little bit about that. So now,
Yes.
what are the big blockbusters? Is there anything big coming out that we should be watching, that we should be waiting for?
I mean, in terms of blockbusters, I think you saw what you got in something like Guardians of the Galaxy. You had the Planet of the Apes that came out was pretty good. But you know what? The Transformers, the sequel that came out, which I stood far away from. I don't like Transformers. I don't like Michael Bay. That movie made a ton of money. People still like the Transformers.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it made so much money. But if you're asking me if anything's coming out that we should be looking out for in terms of like big blockbuster action,
Yeah.
not too much there. I mean, now you're looking at award-winning, award Oscar-worthy films that, you know what? For me this year, I think I saw Richard Linklater's. I recommended it on the Glory Days, the movie
Right.
Boyhood.
Okay.
And that movie, for me, nothing's going to beat that movie this year, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting. Okay.
So if you're looking for a movie, it is an independent film, so you got to look out for it. The movie
Okay.
Boyhood. I really don't think there's going to be a movie that beats that when it comes award time. I mean, if you go on Rotten Tomatoes, if you go on Metacritic, the reviews are shattering like records in terms of
Really?
the amount and in terms of how many positive ones there are.
Right. Okay.
So I mean, watch, you're going to hear a lot about that movie come award season.
Okay. So you think the year's going to finish up? There's not going to be a lot more hubbub about what's out there or coming out for the rest of 2014. You're thinking?
Right. I mean, you're going to have your little award movies here and there, but I really don't think anything's going to beat Boyhood.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm going by what the critics are. It's at like 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's just everyone loves it when they see it. So
Interesting. Okay.
I've heard some really good things about it, and I've heard other people saying, well, they didn't really care for it. But I think those people were more, they're looking for all the CGI stuff and the explosions, and this is more of a cerebral kind of a movie, I think.
right. I mean, the movie takes place over the span of 12 years, and it's filmed over that span as well. It took. I mean, they started filming this in 2002. And the director would shoot like a couple of weeks out of each year, like he was shooting like a little mini film. So he would keep the same cast, same actors, whatever, and the outcome was tremendous. It just feels like you're on this journey. You feel like you're part of the family.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So I mean,
But they make you part of the movie, so that's big.
Right, you know what? It kind of feels like like the movie. The first time I ever kind of felt that way, like you're on this journey with the character, was Forrest Gump with Tom Hanks. I mean,
Right.
that movie, you just feel like it spans over so many years, but you feel like you've been there all the way, no
Right.
matter how outrageous it may be.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you
That's
kind of
the-
buy into it because you kind of feel it. Yeah,
Exactly.
I agree.
There's another movie that came out earlier this year, but now people are renting it on Redbox. It's called Locke. It stars Tom Hardy from he played Bane in The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
And the reason why I bring it up is because a lot of people think it's a masterpiece, and a lot of people think it sucks.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's both ends of the
that's
spectrum.
The thing with me is I like when the crowd is divided, because when the crowd is divided, that means that the film is doing something different.
Right.
So that movie, I haven't seen it, but I heard that it takes place entirely in a taxi cab.
Wow.
So you either love it or you hate it.
Exactly. So that's for me. And just for the record, I'll give any movie, whether it's for targeted at males, targeted at females, or even targeted at kids, I'll give any movie a shot when I sit down and watch it. I may not go see it in the theaters, but when I do sit down and watch it, I always give it an equal shot. So
Right. Give it.
I always look for something that's a little bit different.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, because you're very seasoned. You want to make sure you give everything an equal shot.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. So the newest one or the next one coming out that's that we should be looking for, that's going to be good. Maybe not a blockbuster, but something good that's anticipated. You got any ideas?
Yeah, I don't know the name of it offhand. I'm going to pull it up 1 second. Has something to do with music. Just 1 sec. I just have to pull up the name of it.
I tend to like the comedies better. I like the funny movies.
I know you don't like the scary stuff.
Yeah, I don't like the scary stuff as much. I'm not about the drama. The heart-wrenching stuff, I mean, although there are good ones out there, like, what was it, War Horse?
War Horse, yes, was amazing.
It was amazing, there's a lot of those, but I really like the comedies. I like the fun.
What kind of comedies?
I wouldn't even know what to call them. I mean,
raunchy, like something like 22 Jump Street?
Yeah, see, we didn't see 22 Jump
we
Street,
didn't see that
but
one.
like Billy Crystal was what
Parenthood,
Meet
I
the
think?
Grandparents or
Meet
something?
the Grandparents, something like
Or
that.
Grandparents with Billy Crystal.
Talking about the back in the 90s Parenthood with Steve Martin?
No, Billy
just,
Crystal and
just
Bette
this
Midler.
year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How about any Woody Allen films?
They're a little different for me.
Yeah, you got to think too
You
much
gotta,
of those.
yeah, yeah, that's a lot of things. That's Woody Allen. You gotta really think on those.
I mean, I think for comedy this year, I thought that I did see 22 Jump Street, and I thought that it was good. It was, 21 Jump Street. Did you guys see that with Channing Tatum?
No, we didn't see that.
Oh, you
one.
guys go out. You gotta go see that.
I used to watch the TV show.
Oh, you gotta go see the movie.
All right, we're gonna have to go see 21, 22, 23 Jump Street. I didn't get to you.
Just 21 and 22.
21 and 22. We'll have to see those, and then we'll have to bring something to the table for Tommy next week.
Okay.
Right. But to get back to your question about what movie you should look out for, that probably like not a blockbuster, but something that's gonna generate some buzz. There's a movie called Whiplash that's coming out later this year.
Okay.
It stars Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons. Now, J.K. Simmons, he played the father of Juno in the movie Juno, and he played, he was in the Spider-Man films. He played Jameson, the newspaper boss.
Okay.
So that's how people know him. But it's about a young jazz drummer who attends one of the best musical schools in the country. And I guess it has like this student-teacher relationship, and I heard the early reviews are remarkable. They're saying that it's going to be one of the better films. They're calling for Oscars for J.K. Simmons. So, I mean, that is probably a movie that I'm going to definitely see, and that I think a lot of people should see.
I like that. I think that strikes a chord with me.
Right. I mean,
Yeah, well, music. Absolutely.
Yeah, right. I think that's
right.
That's
You have
a
the
good one.
music part, and for me, being a teacher, you have that teacher-student thing going, and I
Right.
think it's cool too. So
I think that's very cool. All right,
Yeah.
awesome. Tommy, thank you.
Thank you very
welcome.
much.
And hope you get all your stuff done and get a little bit of sleep besides.
Oh my God, sleep is not my best friend, but that's why we got the weekends.
Right.
There you go.
So,
So you can
I
chill out a
look
little
forward
bit.
to coming back on the show, and I'll be ready to go next week.
Sounds
Awesome,
good.
Tommy. Thank you. Have a great week.
You too.
Bye. Tommy Gatto,
Yes.
our resident movie critic.
So now I guess we're going to have to check out The Boyhood.
Yeah, well, I guess we got some films we're going to have to check out. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh,
So I have one more story.
one more story.
One more. And this is not stupid news. So you
20.
don't have to worry about the fact that it's not stupid.
Okay, 26 Jump Street.
No. No. No, this is I got this one while I was looking for stupid news to talk about, and I kept it because it takes place in Florida. And we're always talking bad about Florida and all the terrible things that happen and all the ridiculous, stupid things that happen in
Right,
Florida.
it's nice to have something nice happen.
Well, yeah, and this was a mayor in Florida. He was so outraged by one man's refusal to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, he actually had police remove him from this thing he was doing. Winter Garden Mayor John Reese excused the man's self-expression when he refused to stand for the prayer that opened the city commission meeting, but he had no tolerance for his refusal to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. He was quoted as saying, "I didn't make him stand for the prayer, but the pledge, even school kids stand." So fed up, he told the guy, he said, either stand up or go out in the hallway. So he said, I told him you had two choices. You can stand or go outside. He said it wasn't premeditated. He just reacted. He just said what was in his mind. And the guy actually refused to go outside until somebody came up to him. The police went up to him and said, "So, what are you going to do?" And he left. So
And
it was
what was
kinda
his
cool.
what was his reason for not standing?
He was
I
just
think it was a good thing that the mayor did, but what was his reason?
It was just there's no idea. There's no indication of who the guy was or what he was doing. He was just stating, he was making his own little statement. You know, he was anti the prayer, which the mayor was totally fine with. That's his prerogative, but he felt that he drew the line at the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, this is the country that he's living in, and if he doesn't believe in that, then he probably shouldn't be here. So, kudos to the mayor.
Kudos to the mayor, standing up for America.
All right.
Okay.
So I
So we're
guess
gonna let the band close out this show.
yes, we got a anniversary episode of Nerdgasm tonight, right? We got
Anniversary episode of
Yes.
Nerdgasm tonight.
It's the
Right.
best of the Nerd Girls. So vote in the chat box for who your favorite Nerd Girl is.
There you go.
And they will be
Good watching.
on again in another episode, I believe,
Right.
in the near future.
Okay.
And I guess that's it for us. We've got the contest tab. Go check that out. You got all kinds of contests to win. We just put up a whole bunch of new ones today, so definitely check that out. And that's it. So on to the band, right?
On to the band. And, one other thing this weekend, check us out in New York City. If you happen to be at the Electric Run, if you know what that is, the Electric Run in New York City on Saturday, the Inravio crew will be in there with a camera crew. We'll be filming Spotlight New York. And that's where they basically run around the city in the middle of the night with, all the...
Big old light bulbs on top of the head?
Yep, with all the glow sticks and all the rest of that stuff, scantily clad, and then they wind up at the end for a big rave party.
Okay.
Awesome. So check us out. We'll see you there on Saturday.
All right.
Have a good week. Peace.
See you later. Bye.